My name is Laura. I am 35 years old. 15 years ago, I made a promise to a boy who loved me. He waited for me all these years, but last month, I married another man, and now that boy is standing at my door asking me why. Hello, everyone. I'm Sophia, and wow, welcome back. If you're new here, let me tell you what we do. I share real and emotional stories sent by listeners from all around the world. And these aren't just any stories, they're about love, loss, difficult choices, and everything in between, the best part. These stories can help you learn English and reflect on life at the same time. So you're not just improving your English, you're also connecting with real human experiences. And honestly, that's what makes this so special. Oh, and if you enjoy this content, please don't forget to like the video. It really helps. Subscribe if you haven't already, because we share new stories every week. And I'd love to hear from you, so share your thoughts in the comments. Do you agree with the choices people make? Would you do things differently? Let me know. All right, now let's begin today's story. When I was 20 years old, I met Danielu. He was my classmate at university. Daniel was kind, funny, and smart. We spent every day together. We talked for hours. We dreamed about our future. But I had a problem. My family needed me. My father was sick. He could not work. My mother worked 2 jobs, but it was not enough. I had to help them. I had to work and study at the same time. I was always tired. I had no time for love. One day, Daniel asked me to be his girlfriend. I wanted to say yes. My heart wanted to say yes, but I said no. I told him I could not have a relationship. I needed to focus on my family. I needed to work. I needed to finish university. Daniel was sad, but he understood. Then he said something I will never forget. He said, "Laura, I will wait for you. When your life is better, when you are ready, I will be airy. I promise." I thought he was just saying nice words. I thought he would forget me in a few months. But I was wrong. Years passed. I finished university. I found a good job. My father got better. My family situation improved. But I was always busy. I did not think about love. I did not think about Daniel. But Daniel did not forget me. Every year, on my birthday, he sent me a message, just a simple message that said, "Happy birthday, Laura. I hope you are well. I am still here." Every year, the same message. For 5 years, for 10 years, for 15 years. My friends told me Daniel was crazy. They said, "Why is he waiting for you? You are not together. You never dated. This is strange." But I did not think it was strange. Deep in my heart, I thought it was beautiful. I thought it showed he really loved me. But I never answered his messages. I did not know what to say. 2 years ago, I met Marcos at work. Marcos was different from Daniel. He was confident. He was successful. He made me laugh. He took me to nice restaurants. He bought me flowers. Marcos did not wait. Marcos acted. After 3 months, he asked me to be his girlfriend. I said yes. After 1 year, he asked me to marry him. I said yes, again. My family loved Marcos. My friends loved Marcos. Everyone said I was lucky. They said, "Marcos is perfect for you. He is mature. He is ready for marriage. He will be a good husband." I agreed. Marcos was perfect. He was everything I needed. So why did I feel something was missing? Why did I sometimes think about Daniel and his birthday messages? I told myself I was being silly. Daniel was just a memory from my youth. Marcos was my future. I planned my wedding. I bought my dress. I invited my family and friends. 1 month before my wedding, I received Daniel's message again. Happy birthday, Laura. I hope you are well. I am still here. This time, I answered. I wrote, thank you, Daniel. I am getting married next month. I wanted you to know. I wish you all the best. He did not reply. For the first time in 15 years, Daniel did not reply. I married Marcos. The wedding was beautiful. I wore a white dress. Marcos looked handsome in his suit. We said our vows. We kissed. Everyone clapped and smiled. But during the ceremony, I looked at the guests. Part of me hoped to see Daniel there. But he was not there. Of course he was not there. Why would he be there? After the wedding, Marcos and I moved into a new apartment. We started our life together. Marcos was a good husband. He worked hard. He came home every evening. He kissed me and asked about my day, but something felt wrong. When Marcos held my hand, I did not feel butterflies. When he said he loved me, I smiled, but my heart did not race. I was comfortable with Marcos, but I was not excited. I was not in love. 3 weeks after my wedding, someone knocked on my door. I opened it. It was Daniel. He looked different. Older, more tired, but his eyes were the same. Those kind, sad eyes. He said, Laura, I need to know. Why did you marry him? I waited 15 years for you. 15 years. Did that mean nothing to you? I did not know what to say. I stood there, looking at Daniel, feeling my heart break. Finally, I told him the truth. I said, Daniel, you waited for me, but you never came to get me. You sent messages, but you never visited. You never called. You never asked me on a date. You just waited. And I needed someone who would not wait. I needed someone who would act. Marcos did that. Marcos chose me every day. You only chose to wait. Daniel looked at me with pain in his eyes. He said, I was waiting because you told me you were not ready. I did not want to pressure you. I thought I was being respectful. I thought I was doing the right thing. I felt tears in my eyes. I said, I know, and that was kind. But Daniel, I am 35 years old now. I cannot live in a dream anymore. I cannot wonder what if. I chose Marcos because he was real. He was here. He was just a beautiful memory. Daniel was quiet for a long moment. Then he said, do you love him? I wanted to say yes. I wanted to believe I loved Marcos. But the words did not come out. Daniel saw my face. He understood. He said, you married him, but you do not love him. Just like you could not be with me even though your heart wanted to. You are afraid of real love, Laura. You always were. Then he walked away. I watched him leave. I closed the door. I sat on the floor and cried. Now I am married to Marcos. He is good to me. But every night, when he sleeps next to me, I think about Daniel. I think about those 15 years he waited. I think about the choice I made. I chose safety. I chose comfort. But did I choose love? I do not know. And now, it is too late to find out. Wow, that was intense. wasn't it? Every time I share one of these stories, I'm reminded of how complex life can be. I truly believe that every story has something to teach us. Sometimes it's about love, sometimes it's about loss, and sometimes it's just about being human and making difficult choices. So, what do you think about today's story? I really want to know your opinion. Do you agree with the choices that were made? Would you do things differently? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one, and honestly, I love reading your perspectives. Sometimes you guys see things that I completely miss. Oh, and if this story touched your heart, if you felt something while listening, please give it a like. It really helps more people discover these stories. And don't forget to subscribe. We share new emotional stories every week. And trust me, we have some incredible ones coming up. And if you have your own story you'd like to share, something that's been on your mind or weighing on your heart, send it to me. You never know, your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear right now. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate you taking the time to listen. Take care of yourselves, okay? And remember, life is complicated, but we're all doing our best. See you in the next story.